Drivers, keep it clean and listen for your name. Andres, Seim, Brown, Miller, Borden, Shook, Lee, and Westhoff. Here we go. Corner marshals, be on your toes. Modified two-wheel drive A qualifier right here, getting started. First lap, a little rough for a couple people, but Shane Borden jumps up on top. Actually, Brian Shook with the fastest first lap. So Brian Shook up on top right now. Car, number 6, Brian Shook. Always super consistent. Shook coming through the center right there on the little step up. Here he comes. Oh, and he makes a mistake. Hits the pipe right there. So that's going to put Lee in front of him on the track. And Daniel Lee, actually your pace setter right now. So Daniel Lee now out front with a 16.8 that last lap for Daniel Lee. So Daniel Lee laying it down here on the step up over the double. Here he comes to that back straightaway. Down the back straightaway he goes. Daniel Lee on a mission right here in round at number 3. So it's Lee, Miller, Borden, Seim, Andres. Seim falls down a little bit there as he has a little bit of a slow lap. So Lee out front, 16.7 for Daniel Lee, your pace setter right now. As Daniel Lee tries to lay it down here, 16.7. Fastest lap of the race goes to Tyler Miller right now with a 16.6. Oh, watch coming on the straightaway, guys. Watch coming on the straightaway. And it's clear. So Jackson Andres on this next lap takes the lead back. So it's Andres, Miller, Lee, Borden. Borden trying to fire back up there. He had one bad lap in the middle there. He's up to that number 4 spot. Everybody with some fast laps, all looking like they're high 16, low 17s right now. Your leader right now, Tyler Miller, setting the pace. Miller, 16.9. Andres, 17.1. Borden, 16.9. Daniel Lee, 18.1. He slows down a little bit. Seim, 17.1. Westhoff slows down a little bit. Mikey Brown, 17.3. Your leader right now is still Andres, 16.7. So Jackson Andres out front. Looks like we got the top 6 under Marty Barnes' TQ time. So the top 6 under Marty Barnes right now. Marty Barnes looking for a good finish here in round at number 3. He's trying to squeak it into the main. Top 8 go right in. Oh, watch out coming across the line. Miller left. Squeaking by there. Miller still in that number 2 spot. It's still Andres, Miller, Borden, Lee, Seim, and Shook all under that TQ time. Westhoff and Brown only 1 second off. Still Andres out front. Miller in the 2. Miller trying to get a good run here in round number 3. Your leader right now still Jackson Andres. Tyler Miller second. Daniel Lee third. Brian Shook up to the 4 now. Shook with one of the fastest cars out there. He was up front at the start, had a bad lap, and now he's trying to fire his way back up in there. Oh, watch out coming through the tabletop area.
1 minute left.
It's still Andres, Miller, and Lee, the order guys. Andres, Miller, and Lee. Then Shook, Westhoff, Seim, Borden, and Brown. Well, things are changing up a bit. Now only the top 5 under that TQ time. Westhoff still under it, as Westhoff now in the 5 spot down that back straightaway. He could use another good run. I'm sure it's him and Marty Barnes battling it out for those last couple spots in the A.